Hey, what's up? This is Ross, and I'm going to be doing here a review of one of the most controversial movies in horror. It's probably one of the most infamous movies in the game. Probably one of the most it is one of the most graphic movies in horror history. Cannibal Holocaust. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch some of the movie here, and I'm going to talk about a few scenes about this controversial movie, and I'll describe some of the scenes to you, and this is going to be a two-parter because this is going to be like about 20 minutes. I'm starting it at about probably the most infamous part out of the whole entire movie. The last 20 minutes is the most infamous and the most graphic part out of the whole movie. And what this movie is about is it's about a camera crew that goes down to investigate another camera crew, a film crew that was lost in the Amazon, and they're trying to figure out exactly what happened to them and why they are missing. So they gather up a crew to try and find these people that were missing. But what happens is that basically they run into some indigenous tribes, and basically what happens is that the camera crew that went down there to find these guys, they actually encountered some more curious of people that were more curious about what they were doing there and why they were there. But the camera crew that went down there the first time infinitely got a lot worse. And when I mean a lot worse, it's really so hard to describe. Terrible, terrible things happened to them that basically, the title pretty much said it all. They were pretty much mutilated and eaten. So that's pretty much what the movie is about. And what that movie is basically the second camera crew that went down there finds this footage of these cameramen, the first cameraman that went down there. And what happens is they bring that footage back, and there's a station that wants to air this footage. But for some apparent reason, they're bent on wanting to air this footage. But the lead guy of the camera crew, of the second camera crew, says, no, we're not. You haven't seen what I've seen in these videos. They're terrible. They're absolutely incredibly horrific, and he's trying to warn them of the fact that this is just absolutely terrible for you to even air, for you to even contemplate of even airing, because it has terrible and gruesome things, and what this movie was most infamous for, all right, was not the cannibalistic scenes, but the real live, actual animal mutilation scenes. Now, what happens in this movie is that they actually eat a turtle. And yes, they are actually eating a turtle on there, and they are actually mutilating a turtle and cooking it up and eating it, and eating it raw, in some scenes. And, I think that was probably, the cannibalistic scenes were fine to me. I didn't mind them as much as that part that really kind of got to me. That really got to me in the fact that that was the most, probably the most disgusting scene for me to watch. You know, was them cutting up this live turtle and stuff like that. When you're not used to hunting in the wild, then you're kind of not used to seeing things like that. Now, for a hunter, you know, or something like that, who's been hunting and stuff, that scene, the scene in this movie probably wouldn't have been much, but, you know, for someone that hasn't done any survival type of things, then that's, you know, it's very unsettling to watch. Now, in the next video, I will be basically filming, you know, me watching this and me telling you about some of the scenes, and so I will do that in the next video, and thank you for watching.